So morning, it's day 160 and we've just left the Caratunk B&B. Without doubt, the best hostel we've stayed at on the AT.
Yeah, lovely.
Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Nicest couple of guys. Food.
Yeah, amazing.
Immense, I would say. The food, everything they did. We went down to the, was it Northern Outdoors yesterday with some of the guys, had a couple of beers. You wouldn't think this now, but last night was, we were, I think, up in that room through there. There's a bay, and the rain was absolutely torrential. So we
couldn't get a jet boil today, so we've got to wait.
We're going to get one at Shores, aren't we? At Monson's.
In 3 days' time.
So we've got a 2-day hike, and they're picking us up at 8:30 on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
So we've got 14.7 miles today, maybe 16, 18 tomorrow. Although they forecast rain tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll do what we can.
Just get
I'd rather do more if it's. We'll see.
And then don't really want to spend the time at Shores, but it's the last day before the 100-mile wilderness. So then it will be final push.
Final push.
So it may be now. We're going to see what we do with mileage. Just look at those little birds here. See them, it's like a hummingbird. So guys, if we can see this, I don't think you can see it because of the shadow. There's a... it's going to be about the 16th, I think.
16th to Summit.
To Summit, yeah.
15th get into Katahdin.
I might be presumptuous, but it depends on how boggy the 100-mile wilderness is.
Yeah.
If we can put in our big miles, it would be nice to get there on the 14th and Summit on the 15th. But I think realistically now it's going to be the 16th, which we sat early in the Shenandoahs and I worked the days out and I said to Alison, do you know what, if all goes well we could Summit on the 15th of August. I think from Virginia, planning it out, you know what, we've done.
Amazing.
We've done pretty well to get within a day of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as slow as you walk, and there's all the time you want to spend in the shops buying new kit every time we get to town. The only thing you've not had new is that backpack, and you're going to probably buy one of those at Shores.
No, I'm not. No, I could do with the smaller one, but
yeah. Weight's good today though, so I'm quite happy. Doesn't weigh anything like compared to Rangeley. It was the heaviest my pack has ever been. And I just commented back to one of the ladies on YouTube this morning, you would have thought would have learnt by now. But you can't go hungry, so it's got to be one or the other. So now we're going to get on with it and get back into the woods. It's a little bit fresh, but it's great for hiking.
Yeah. So guys, it's 11:30. That's the trail that we've just come from. We've just come down here to a dirt road and there is trail magic. And this is Kimberly, who's actually commented on one of our YouTube channels and has been looking out for us. So we're having an early lunch and we've got bagels, we've got cream cheese, we've got bananas, apples, loads of goodies. So thank you very much, Kimberly. And just a bit of an early lunch for us, a nice treat, isn't it?
Absolutely. We were just saying, weren't we, is it the first, we've missed it 3 times in Maine.
Yeah.
And we came through and Kimberly was here and brightened up a cold day.
Yes, it is a bit chilly because you've got your fleece on. I've got a blanket wrapped round me at the minute. All right, it's not a fleece, it's your down jacket. But then the trail comes across here and then through there, through that white blaze there, into the woods again. So we're just going to finish off what we're eating and then we'll get back on track again, hopefully. Ever so cloudy, it doesn't look very nice up there at all, but hopefully we'll miss some rain.
So it's the end of the day, and we walked 14.7 miles today, and we're just camping short of the lean-to. There's not many great sights. I want to say a massive thank you today for Kimberly for her trail magic, and when we were talking to her, we mentioned Pockets and Firefly,
And
there they are in the background.
Hi
guys!
Everybody that had.
Thanks, Kimberly! Awesome pineapple!
Everybody who's come through today has said the trail magic was amazing.
Yeah.
And what a really nice girl you are, so that's great. So I'm glad you didn't have to pack all that food out and take it home and sit in the cold too long, because it was bloody cold this morning.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Trail's been alright today, hasn't it?
Yeah, not too bad at all.
And then
Yeah, quite a nice...
Moxie Ball tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then, excuse me, a pretty slow decline.
Yeah.
Leave us just short of
And then...
Monson.
I don't even know how many calories in it was.
Get a jet boil, but the girls have joined us today because they've caught up with us, so they're making a hot drink for us, which is lovely.
But it's just something different.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's been good.
When things happen, everybody comes together in the end.
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah,
helps
absolutely.
each other out, so
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hold any grievances. I just hope he's lying, or she's lying somewhere in a ravine now at 3,000 feet below sea level, and nobody can find them. And no, we're kidding. No. Yeah, we're joking. So yeah, it's been a good day. Comfortable 15 miles today, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it was nice to finish a bit early.
Yes, it was. Yes. So Monson, and then the 100-mile wilderness.
Yeah.
Then Katahdin.
Yeah, I still have my feet.
So anyway, guys, we'll speak to you tomorrow. Morning.
Morning.
I think it's day 160 today, and it was day 159.
We just got a bit
Yesterday.
confused.
We did. We camped last night. I think I got a little bit of peanut stock. Excuse me. It was so cold, hence the jackets. 49 degrees Fahrenheit it dropped to on the 12th of August.
It's the 12th. It's not the 12th of August today. It's not the 12th of August, because the 12th of August is Dad's birthday, and I know it's not the 12th yet. So what date is it today?
The 9th?
The 9th,
The
okay.
9th of August. The 9th? Can you hold that phone a minute? I'm going to have a look.
I know it's not the 12th.
The 7th.
7th even. Oh dear, Simon.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Talking about getting to the end quickly. Was with Pockets and Firefly last night, who we've not seen for 2 weeks. They caught up with us. They carried straight through. We stopped off at Caratunk. So we're all having a day together tomorrow. They're going to get to
Monson.
Shaw's Hostel tonight, but Alison and I are just going to take a steady day, 3 miles out, something like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Camp, and then we'll go in tomorrow morning, hopefully get breakfast and sort.
Yeah. Moxie Bold, sorry.
Moxie Bold, yeah, we're just about to start climbing 2,600 feet, 2 mile climb, 2 mile descent. Excuse me, and then it's a relatively flat day.
Yeah.
So, doesn't mean the terrain's going to be good.
No.
But everybody's been talking about numb feet and numb toes. And
Can't feel my feet.
Firefly's had it for quite a while. Alison's had it for a few weeks now.
Yeah, can't feel my toes.
And
It's really strange.
I woke up this morning and can't feel any toes in my left foot. And all I can put it down to is all day pressing down on rocks and 200-year-old roots, just affecting the pressure points of your feet. And my entire set of toes on my left feet, they actually woke me up. They hurt me that much.
Yeah.
They woke me up at 4 a.m.
You know what I've been going through.
Yeah, I just can't get over how cold it is.
No, neither can I. So we're going to have to go because we're going to have to walk.
Absolutely bitter. Honestly, there's this really nice trail in Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot better.
Yeah.
Just quickly, there was one other thing. My uncle and auntie, Ken and Christine in London, Kentway, sorry, celebrated their golden wedding anniversary on Saturday. So 50 years together, a remarkable achievement.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations on that. And I know you're all going up to Scotland to see John and Audrey and Elmer, and my mum and dad are going up as well, and I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic time. Enjoy everything, and just remember now though guys, at your ages, drink responsibly. No, have a great time.
Yeah.
Love to you all. Down off Moxie Bolt Summit, 2,600 feet, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, a wind chill of a winter's wind. I don't know if you can see through there. Alison sends her apologies, but it's too cold, she's gone. Try and pick them out for you in the haze. Just through there, I don't know if you can see the Bigelows that we came from 3 days ago. It's the mountain with like the V in the top. We got told we could see Katahdin from here, 100 plus miles away. I was a bit sceptical at the beginning, and we can't pick it out. It's extremely cold, I can't believe how cold it is. But it's a beautiful day, absolutely beautiful. Clear skies, the sun's out. Walking weather up here though to be in a short sleeve base layer top. Like I say, it's extremely windy, so now that's the one and only mountain of the day. So it's a 2 mile descent, and then by the looks of it, flat walking for the rest of the day. So like I said, we're going to camp just short of Monson tonight, get in on the 8 o'clock shuttle, and then spend the day sorting logistics out now for the 100 mile wilderness and to Katahdin. Sorting out our food, what we're going to carry, and then it'll be the final push. So a couple more mountains to go, and then it's the big one. Hey, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've just forded our second river of the day. A little bit deeper than the first one. We've had a change of heart because we were going to have a steady day and camp just short of the main road tomorrow to go to Shaw's Hostel. But the lure of nice breakfast in the morning has changed our plans. So we've got about between 7 and 8 miles, and we're going to see if we can get a hitch into the hostel tonight. Sorry?
Monson.
Yeah, town Monson. See if we can get a lift in today, get a room for tonight, and get showered and cleaned up. Have a good, really now, 0 tomorrow, which is not what we have too many of, and get everything prepared for the final push. Hiya, it's day 161. It's lunchtime, and that's the lake house hostel we're staying at there with the blue roof.
We've got our tent hanging out over there.
Yeah, the tent's hanging out. There's a little bar here, and this is the last day before the 100 mile wilderness.
And we're in Monson.
Yeah, we're in the little town of Monson, if it is a town.
Do you think we could just get in that speedboat and just like whiz
Yeah,
the 100 mile
kids
wilderness?
Here. Yeah. So this is it, what we're looking onto. That's actually sort of looking south. We have to go back over that way somewhere. But no, 100 miles now, really in theory, with no help, just you and me and the food we carry.
Yeah, that's it. We've been trying to work out this morning and food, but we've brought a new jet boil.
Yeah, we've had the new jet boil light.
Regardless, we will still be able to have hot
food,
food and
yeah,
a hot drink now. So we're really pleased that Shaw's, the other hostel that is just around the corner, they do a good resupply. So
yeah, absolutely brilliant.
There.
Yeah, just a bit full there. Too many people for
Lots
us.
of hikers there. Lots of our friends, but very noisy, and we just wanted a bit peaceful.
But
so
yeah, before we start.
we're going to just go and get a bit more food, and then probably just sit on the deck in there. And
Yeah.
for a
Well, they
couple
do.
of hours
Well, they do
and
dinner.
rest.
They do
dinner.
Do dinner there.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to eat there. We're just going up to the gas station, and ironically, a new store has opened in town today. So we're going to go in there because it's their
Yeah.
first day.
Yeah.
It's having a bit of a revamp, this town.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a traditional barn. But you know what? Everywhere we've been,
Yeah.
there's so much opportunity to open a great hostel, isn't there?
Yeah.
At Caratunk the other day, I mean, I couldn't imagine doing it to the B&B because they were such lovely guys. But 3 doors up, there was the biggest property I have
Don't
seen.
worry, Simon's brought a house
Yeah,
in nearly
I have.
every town.
For $59,000 that was just made to be a hiker hostel, wasn't it? You know, all right, 59,000. You're going to need $7 million to renovate it by the looks of it. But
So yeah, we're just having a rest day, aren't we? And
well, really, yeah.
back on the trail in the morning for the next 7.
Yeah, we've planned it out for 6 to 7 days, haven't we?
7 days, and then that'll be it. The next time you see us, we'll be finished.
We'll be on Katahdin, hopefully.
Yeah.
I did want to show you this one property though. Alison turned her nose up at, and I just said to her, if we get up here successfully and you fancy living out here, would you like this place?
2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. I think we all started in one of these, and she politely refused. But it's just no pleasing some people. She said she'd prefer that one in the corner. But now it seems to be going a bit of a new development here, doesn't it? The town.
Yeah.
And a lot of stores are being renovated. Everything's closed down. And the lady who dropped us off hiking last night said there's been quite a bit of money put into the town, and I think that's brilliant. There's a lovely property across the road that you can see from here, with a lovely side porch, all glazed, sitting around there. It's nice, I like it. There's not a lot here, but it's fun, isn't it? I like the place.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds me of Hot Springs.
Yes.
Not a lot there, but you just get that feel for the place. So anyway,
We went to the AT centre today as well, that's here in Monson, where we've been told about registering
what we can and can't do.
What we're going to do. So this morning, well, this afternoon as well, we're just plotting out our plan to get back to Millinocket, and we've got a lift from Millinocket. Thank you, David. Can't.
No, I know. The one thing that scuppered our plans was though, coming off Katahdin in Baxter State Park, we're not allowed to dump all our trash and all the kit we don't want there, are we? I mean, having to explain that to 2 50-year-olds is a little bit demeaning, really, is it? You know, I don't think she really had to tell us that.
No.
But you know, we have no plans to desecrate any of the land since we've walked 2,150 miles of it nearly.
So yeah, so next time we'll be posting obviously every day for the next till we finish, and then upload it in Millinocket hopefully, because we've got a room there booked for Millinocket on the 16th.
Yeah.
Summit on the 16th of August. And then
if none of you are sure what day that is going to be, it's going to be the cloudy day.
because the Brits are coming.
It's going to be the misty, cloudy, rainy day. So if any of you are betting people, this is your time now to get to the betting office and put a few dollars on it.
Yeah.
It's going to be the cloudy, misty day.
Yeah.
So anyway, we might do another one later tonight, just before bedtime.
If not, we'll see you in the morning.
Back on the trail.
Morning.
Morning. It's day 162.
Yeah.
And we are in the 100-mile wilderness. It's 20 past 8. We stayed at the lake house in Monson. Really nice place. It's been having a total renovation done all over, all the stores, houses.
Yeah.
It's going to be a real cool place in the next couple of years. Where we stayed, beautifully quiet and nobody bothers you. We flitted between the two, didn't we?
Shores.
We had 2 breakfasts at Shores, absolutely amazing. The people there, amazing. People at Lake House, amazing. We've just been dropped off, and this is it.
This is it, the final push.
Yeah, this is it.
114 miles to go.
Such on a downer, I can't tell you. Come on through, Pathfinder, don't worry about having your few seconds of fame.
I don't want to crash your party.
So yeah.
We're just going to do what we can.
Yeah, we originally said the 15th. We're still going to try and push for that, but I think it's going to be the 16th.
Yeah.
Depends on the climate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to crack on now and start the last of our few days.
So it's the end of the day. We've done our 15 something miles today. We wanted to do a bit more, but we were told that there was no stealth sites to camp. The weather's been quite good today. I'm not sure if you can hear, but we're right next to a stream, river crossing. We've had to do a few fords today, taking our shoes off, hence also my socks are up there because I slipped and went in a puddle as well. But yeah, it's not been too bad a day for our first day in the Whites. So tomorrow we've got a couple of mountains. And what mountain is it tomorrow, Simon?
It's Barren first and then
Chairback. So we're just camping here. This is our view outside the tent, and we'll hopefully put in a few more miles tomorrow. A bit late starting because we've got a shuttle this morning back to the trail, so you're always a bit later starting. Didn't get on the trail till 8:30. But yeah, we'll be back bright and early in the morning. Hopefully the weather will stay dry like today.
Morning, day 163. We camped by this river last night. 15 miles into the 100-mile wilderness. That was our spot just there. One guy's still sleeping, so we're going to move on. Morning. You alright?
Yeah.
It's a bit fresh.
It is a bit fresh.
10th of August, dropped to 50 degrees last night. We were just saying, having something to eat this morning. I wouldn't like to be here in the winter, would you?
No, it's a bit cold.
Oh, it was cold. But anyway, we're looking towards 20 miles today. We're a little bit shorter than we wanted yesterday, but we didn't get started till late. Not to excuse me. And we finished, a reasonable time, about 5:30. So it was nice to make some. We didn't have a lot of dinner because, like we said, we got a bit of trail magic yesterday, which was the biggest surprise probably of the trail. Starting out here and then getting trail magic. But saying that, one of the girls was a little bit ill last night. She thinks her burger wasn't cooked right. But I've got to say mine was actually well done. Too well done, but Alison and I have both been fine. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm in my short sleeve top. Alison's put a raincoat on just to protect her from the cool air. And I'm starting to wish I'd have done the same myself. But like I say, 20 miles today, give or take. I think, is it Chairback Mountain? Barren Mountain? Today. And then sets us up for really the last big climb of the entire trail tomorrow. But don't want to talk too much yet because it's getting ahead of ourselves. So we'll keep you informed as the day goes on.
Afternoon. We're just at the top of Chairback Mountain. Chairback Mountain. This is the view.
Are you picking blueberries?
Beautiful. We thought that it was going to rain, a few rain clouds earlier, but we're touching wood. I haven't come into anything, but I don't know if you can see all these little, are they dragonflies?
Yeah.
There's just loads of them flying around.
There are tons of them. One landed on me for a second.
So yeah, we've got loads of big, huge, not our dragonflies, big, huge dragonflies. Here's a cairn that we've been following. And Simon, what are you doing?
I don't think I have very good signal.
There we go.
Blueberries. I'm going to show you a magic trick now.
It went from having 3 bars to no bars.
And there's only one left.
Oh, sorry, I don't. One left.
None left now.
So yeah, loads of
I heard there are blueberries.
So do I. Loads of blueberries around, but I'm not going to taste any. So yeah, last mountain of the day, Chairback.
Just over there, you can. It's there. I presume that's white cap there.
All right.
I've
Just
pointed one.
okay. I'll just. That one
Yeah, there's one
there
more day of mountain.
is White Cap, where we're going to do tomorrow, and that's it. So we'll speak to you when we get to the campsite.
So, 163 days. Still, what have we still not learned not to do about the Appalachian Trail?
Carry too much in our bags.
Well, I was thinking more like, what did you say at the top of the hill?
It was a nice view.
Yeah, last sort of mountain tomorrow.
Yeah.
So the last 15 minutes,
Yeah.
that has been our descent from right the way up there down to here, where Alison's boots are.
Into hands and knees.
That's the descent down there. As you can see there, there's the white blaze. There's a sign telling us
North.
Appalachian Trail west.
North.
That's going west.
Yeah, but it says north on it.
No, it doesn't. It says MATC.
Yeah, and the words Appalachian Trail. It says
Sorry, it does, yeah. Mum say, oh, God, you've got good eyes from here. I didn't even see it on the notice. So then it goes along there, the other side, that big boulder, and then down into those woods. But we never learn, oh, we've nearly done it, so... And then it throws something like this at you. But we've nearly done. Good morning, day 164. And it's 20 past 6 in the morning. And the first thing the guys have got to do today, exactly the same here, is ford this river. And I've got to tell you, it's not actually as cold as I thought it was going to be. As you can see, I've got the camera squarely on Firefly and Alison, or Lemsip as she's known out here. I should really be watching what I'm doing. They forecast rain for great part of the day today. And out here, I'm not saying it won't be, but I've got to say, it's quite a nice morning. You can just see the moon up there above the trees. The river is nice and still. At the minute, I'll show you where we are. It is up to just below my calves. But as you can see, from the guy tenting there all the way across, unless you've got 36-foot strides. Yep, Alison's really pleased because that's the last ford. We've gone through about 5 or 6, and as many people know, Walk Main, we've been really fortunate because we've had to go across at least 9 rivers, and half of them almost we could step over on the boulders. We spoke to some guys who have been out here before, and the rain's been so severe they've had to sit 2 days. Otherwise it's a huge walk one way, a huge walk the other way and back again. So they've actually camped and sat 2 days waiting for the water to subside. So for any one of us, Pocket should be coming in a minute, but for any one of us who are not already awake after this escapade, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, that's it. Safely done. Across there. The last one. Woohoo! Nah, don't say that because that'll be the kiss of death. Because when we get on that mountain, it'll be thick cloud. Yep, yeah. That's true what Alison just said. Sometime today.
Yeah, hopefully.
There we go. So, yep. Just telling us we're there trying to regrow some of the forest. Please keep on the trail. And obviously that's a trail northwards there. So right, I'm going to get out of these squelching sandals. So it's 9:15. For anybody back home who's not sure why this part of Maine is called the 100-mile wilderness. We walked all day yesterday from measly 15 miles, and I mean up, pardon? 15.9, still felt like 30. This is what, so far, ascending to Whitecap Mountain is all about. Up and over, down, through the mud or up the rock. Root, rock, rocks, roots, sorry. It is just, and yeah, and from the middle part of my foot all the way forward to every toe on my left foot are totally numb with standing on this day in, day out, and they have been since we've been to Maine.
Been since West Hampshire, New Hampshire.
Well, Alison's up since New Hampshire, and Firefly was saying her feet and toes have been numb for about over 2 months. So this is just like the train that we're walking through all the time here. Well, at least for the last day. I mean, when people back home are thinking, oh, they say they walk through over roots. I mean, that's almost the size of a thigh.
Probably is the size of my thigh
It
now.
is, yeah, probably the size of mine. So this is the wilderness around us. As you would say back home, you're totally in the crap if you get injured here. Especially a lone hiker. I mean, you know, the masses from Georgia to Virginia and Pennsylvania have disappeared. Yes, it's right, people say, no, there's a huge bubble coming behind you. But in all honesty, that huge bubble will disappear by the time it hits New Hampshire and Maine. I remember in the early days, we'd have a dozen to 20 hikers pass us in a day. And apart from the people we're hiking with, there's less than 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Now, the only hikers that pass us really are southbounders coming from Katahdin, heading south. But heading north, it's been weeks that many people pass us now. We walk alone, we walk with Pockets and Firefly most of the time. But you hike your own hike, so we catch up with them at lunch. We catch up with them at the end of the day, or they'll wait for us to say what their plans are. Obviously, they're early 30s, both extremely fit girls, both extremely good hikers. Sort of makes you sick, really, but now they are the great girls, aren't they?
Yeah.
And like I say, so it opened up a little bit, but the terrain is tough, Maine is tough. Why ever you'd want to start here without your legs and walk through the first 2 states is beyond me in one respect. It's a real big challenge, but then again, so was Georgia, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So right, we're going to move on.
I'm going to sit up because...
Nobody wants to talk.
What can we say?
Well, I don't know if you can hear it.
It's raining.
It took all morning today to climb Whitecap Mountain.
And that was the last mountain.
9.5 miles up. Let me get up a bit, you can't see me. We got up there just about 12:30.
Yeah.
You can see the clouds coming in. And
It rained.
it rained. It rained for a few hours. So we got down eventually.
It rained before the mountain.
Yeah, it did,
because
sorry.
we got to the top of the mountain
Yeah, it
and
did.
it stopped raining. So we managed to
Get our kit dry.
get our kit dry, the tent especially. And then it was just a long descent down
It was, yeah.
to where we are now.
It's difficult here.
Oh.
The 100-mile wilderness is really tough. It's
Yeah.
not exactly what I thought. I thought I'd seen it all, roots and rocks, but I was wrong, totally wrong. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
And we came past one of the ponds today, and the last sort of mountain, 1,980 feet, Boardman Mountain, we're about a mile away. And the southbounder came down and talking away, and he says, listen, I've just been on the top, I've had my 4G, there's a huge storm coming.
Thundering.
And that was enough, wasn't it?
We just found this spot as we do.
Well, we're at the foot of the mountain, aren't we?
We are at the bottom of the mountain, literally.
We've got everything out,
We've had,
cooking. If you look round there,
yeah,
you'll see all our food at the minute in Ziploc bags. Cliff bars, dinners from last night. I don't know if you can see that. And there's meals behind Alison. So we're about, what did we say, 50 odd miles from Abel Campground.
yeah.
And we're going to do We did 17.5 today. When I take that mountain in, I think that we've done really well. The ground now and the terrain looks a damn sight flatter. So we're going to try and get 20 in tomorrow, or 21 to a campsite. Would be nice.
Yeah.
That would leave a 19 or a 20.
Yeah, to another campsite.
That's the 13th. We've got 2 days leeway for summiting. So we're going to have 2 lazy days. We've just been sat here talking. We've been trying to keep up with Pockets and Firefly, and
the girls are great, but they're just too quick for us, and we just can't keep up with them.
And it's burning us out. I'm pretty sure if they don't see us by the 15th, unless there's a bad day of weather, they'll summit with us on the 16th.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're going to walk to the Able campground on the 14th day. We are going to stay there.
Yeah.
Have a shower. Get breakfast on the 15th morning. Walk the 10 miles to the Birches, which is at the foot of Katahdin. We are then going to get a shuttle into Millinocket.
Because we need to pick up our flags.
Yeah, we need our flags. While we're at the motel, we are going to pre-book our flights.
Yeah. From
Newark down to Chattanooga to see my family. And we'll pre-arrange a shuttle, hopefully, to take us back to the Birches car park for between 6 and 7 a.m. And then on the 16th,
that'll be it.
Climb Katahdin, regardless of the weather. You know, we had the 15th and the 16th, but the fact is, unless we have a country park tomorrow and do 25 miles.
They do say it's flat and it's relatively the next. Well, we're on 60, something like 60.
The ground's a little bit more
66
forgiving.
Miles to go. The ground is forgiving,
but we'll see.
60.
But it's absolutely, why as we're sitting here now, I don't know if you can hear, it's absolutely pouring down outside. So that's going to be a heavy tent in the morning, but...
Yeah, but we're dry now. And we're not
that's right.
We're not walking up that mountain still.
I think we would have made it, but I think we would have been on the descent.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, possibly.
So anyway, it's...
10 to 7.
10 to 7, we're going to get tidied up here, blow our mats up, get the sleeping bag out, and... I don't know, probably be asleep for 7:30 to 8. Did you hear thunder?
I did hear thunder,
I did as well, yeah. So, I think that's the best plan around this. We're just trying too hard now, and you know what, it's becoming a chore. I've got to say, I can't speak for Alison, but I am absolutely physically done. The last 2 days, I just haven't.
I had no energy.
I haven't, no. I'm running out of steam pretty quickly, and that's... You've never heard me say that, have you?
No, I mean, my shoulders...
That's from carrying a backpack today.
Sore today, but I've got no body left to carry anything.
We'll tell you that at the end about the weight, but physically today, I was dying going up that mountain, and I've walked them all and never felt like I did today. So it's just as well, I think, it's coming to the end. I'm ready for a break. I'll tell you what, Mum, I'm ready to go to Spain. So, but everything's good. I mean, we've had a good day.
Yeah.
Met some great people, but you meet great people every day. And this guy's never going to meet us again, but thank you very much for the information about the weather.
Yeah.
So had we not met you, we would have been up there or just over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Morning. Day 165.
And it's my dad's birthday, so happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Stuart.
Today. Sorry we can't be with you. We were hoping to summit Katahdin today, but we're just a few days short.
Honestly, you don't know how hard we've tried. We're 50 miles out of 2,200 short.
But I hope you have a great day. I can't wait to see you when we come back.
Yep.
So,
have a great day. And let's hope Liverpool get off to a winning start today.
Got one climb and then flat terrain. Well,
yeah, yeah, it is more or less.
Don't know.
We
didn't sleep too bad.
No, excuse me, I'm eating the worst protein bar in the world. It's terrible.
Yeah, a bit tired, but it's 6 o'clock. We're packed away from our little spot.
It rained constantly through the night, but our tent's reasonably dry.
Yeah. So
we're going to move on now. It's
up and over this one.
20 past 6. And try and put 20 miles in.
Yeah.
So we'll speak to you guys later. Have a great day, Stuart.
Bye.
Bye.
So it's 1:45 and we've stopped here at Antlers campsite for lunch. This little sign says we're looking at the Nahamakanta Lake, which is 11 miles, where we're hopefully going to set up our camp tonight. Nice little camp spot here actually. There is actually a 2-seater privy, but I'm not sure where it is, but yeah, the lake's through there. The trail went through there and goes back up there. But we've had quite a good morning. We've done 13.
Sorry?
11. How many miles this morning? 10?
A little bit more, between 11 and 12.
Nice.
Really flat there.
Terrain was really good and kind to us. Bit boggy in parts, but nothing major at all. And hopefully this afternoon we've got the same sort of terrain. We know we've got one little bit of a climb.
Sort of redefine what we're doing, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got our jackets on because it's not cold, but we've got a bit of mosquito infest around us, which I don't think is going to go away, is it?
That statement was like the Ukraine president saying about 4 years ago, I think the Russians are coming.
But yeah, we've just had our snacks.
Does anybody want to have a look at inside there? Look at that, how tasty that looks. Blueberry nutty munch. Seriously, if anybody's ever stripped their walls and all the wallpaper that lies on the floor, if you ever left it a day and picked it up, if you added a bit of blueberry, freeze-dried blueberries as it is, that's exactly what it tastes like.
But yeah, we're all ready to go in a minute.
Yep.
And see where this afternoon takes us. But
We'll knock that 11 miles off easily. We'll knock that off. What time is it? I'll tell you now. I'm going to make a prediction on camera.
Okay.
It's 10 to 1.
Yeah.
We will knock those 11 miles off by midnight. 1 o'clock. Between 5:30 and 6 p.m. we'll be done. At the latest, unless you let us down.
Yeah, right, okay. I've walked really fast this morning, I'm so tired. I think that's just lack of energy and everything else. But we're going to carry on, so we'll speak to you in a little while.
Okay.
It's 5:30 and it's not raining! Woo woo! And we've just come to this campsite after a 21-mile day, which we're really pleased about, but the terrain was very kind to us. So this is where I'm going to take you. We're just trying to build a fire, aren't we, Si? Because it's a bit wet though. So because we're nice.
I was sat there a minute ago.
Because we're nice and early, finishing, we can take our time. And we've set up our tent already, which is just through here.
Show them the...
Yeah, we'll do. And it's within walking distance of where we can see our tent, and we can see the opening of our tent, and there is nobody else around, but we've said that before, but there isn't. So this here, just in front of me, is where they're building a new shelter in this campsite. Oh, just there on that tree, there's planning permission that they needed to get planning permission to build this new shelter, which is incredible, really. So as you can see, it's work in progress. And yeah, I think it'll be a nice one. Got a fire made already there. Just a few seats. I'm sure there'll be a few more seats, logs and things going around once this has been built. So we're really pleased with today, which means we've only got 19 to do tomorrow, 10 the next day, and then it's getting to Able campground, registering there, doing 10 miles to the Birches, and then up Katahdin, which we still haven't seen. So we're all set up in there, ready, all nice and cosy. I'll take this with me because this is water, and we're going to have some dinner now. And it's still light, and it's just so nice because it's not raining, and it hasn't actually rained all day. So we're having rice, and you're having Thai curry, Simon, aren't you?
I am.
Oh, we've got Thai curry, there we go.
Thai curry.
A little bit of a fire going, so we'll see how long this lasts. Oh, it will last all night, darling, because you've built it. So yeah, we'll speak to you guys in the morning. Morning.
Morning.
Day 166.
It is.
This is the last big mile day.
It
We've
is.
still got days to go, but this is the last big mile day.
Yeah, we are 29 miles from Able Bridge.
Yeah.
We plan to do around 20 today. And
Yeah.
what else is it? The last
Hopefully the last night in the tent.
it will be. It'll be at Able Bridge campground
Yeah.
tomorrow. We had a talk all day yesterday. Done with the big miles, rushing. We've rushed ever since Virginia. So we tried to summit the 15th. I think
Yeah.
we've decided 8 miles, 10 miles tomorrow
Yeah.
to the campground, 8 or 10.
Yeah.
Have a day at the campground, washing, because that'll be day 6 or 7 since we've showered. So 8 to 10 miles tomorrow,
Yeah.
a day off. The 15th,
Don't talk about that because we're not there yet. But yeah, hopefully it'll work out all right.
and then 10 miles to the Birches,
Yeah.
day off, and then summit on the 16th.
Yeah.
Rain, wind or shine, whatever.
Yeah, it's not raining at the minute.
No, look, sun's rising just over my
Got
shoulder.
a good 6 mile flat, and then we've got some ups and downs.
Ups and downs, yeah.
As always.
So we had a nice camp spot last night, nice
Yeah.
campground.
Yeah, it was nice to have a bit of an earlier finish.
Yeah, it was, but then we couldn't sleep, could we?
No, we couldn't. No.
Then we had some little critter screwing around the tent this morning.
Yeah.
So Alison banged him away. Says, go away. But don't think he quite understood, but... So yeah, everything good?
Yep.
We're going to march on.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. So once again, guys, the view here. 1,520 feet up. And I presume over there is what we're looking at. Can't see, it's under the cloud. Typical for us. I presume she's there. Nothing new here. Could be worse, could be summiting today. So peaceful and still here at the moment. Yeah, the forecast thunderstorms, but what's new again? Look at the sky there.
Yeah, look at the clouds over there.
Yeah.
At the top of Katahdin.
Yeah, that's the, I think It's either there or that one there, but that looks as though it's going the highest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to carry on, break our mileage down. It's just lakes as far as you can see here. It's magnificent, absolutely. So quiet. Absolutely so quiet. Don't know if you can just see down there on that beach. The boats all lined up. Little boats. But yeah, she's over there somewhere in the cloud, and we'll be there soon enough. It's 1:45 in the afternoon. We've come down more or less off the last sort of mountain, 1500 footer. Couldn't really see much of Mount Katahdin again, and we're about 18 miles from Abel Bridge and the campsite. So the object will be to walk between 8 and 10 now this afternoon, and leave us about 8 to 10 tomorrow, whichever comes first. Somebody told us earlier today there's a big chance of a huge thunderstorm later, but as of yet it hasn't arrived. We had rain about 11 o'clock. Alison's just up ahead. So we had a nice lunch, sat for about 40 minutes, and like I said earlier, it's time just to, we've got a day or so. I just couldn't go anymore. I tried to climb Whitecap Mountain 2 days ago, and you know, when people say running on empty, I just had no energy. I was getting up there, and I said to Alison, I just got no more go. Saying that, we did 21 miles yesterday, but how the terrain is now is how it was. So we were done for 5 o'clock, and we sat, we made a drink, we had some snacks, we made a dinner when Alison videoed us. And today we got up normal time, 5:30. We're trying not to punish ourselves now. And then tomorrow we'll get into the camp. We'll get a bunk, showered, clothes washed, book our flights back to see my cousin in Chattanooga for the 18th. On the 15th we will walk to the Birches, as already said, and on the 16th, regardless of the weather, climb Mount Katahdin. So we're sort of just trying to slow it down and keep in reserve whatever we've got left. But a couple of days coming up now of eating and resting. Like I say, 8 to 10 miles tomorrow, 8 or 10 miles the next day before the climb, so we should be in good stead for, where are we, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning. Oh, have you got your mouth full? So this is more or less the last night in the wilderness.
You just timed that, just as I put something in.
Yeah, you've been eating for the last 3 hours.
7?
Yeah.
7?
So now we told you about those taking it easy, low mile days. 21.5 today.
And you saw the terrain earlier on.
Yeah, it was a bit tough, but it leaves us 7.5 in the morning. I can't believe how white I am. I look about 111.
So am I, look. Not grey in there rather than the blonde.
Oh my days. I tell you what, we'll just ought to do it like that, and I'll talk from the
No,
side.
it's alright.
But 7.5, 11 o'clock.
Hopefully.
Between 10 and 11 we'll be
get
done.
early.
Yeah, and
I think you know what we're going to do tomorrow.
have the old day off. That's what we're going to do. Eat and rest and eat. Yeah.
Yeah. We might get a chance to go into Millinocket and get our parcel. We'll have to see.
Yeah, okay.
See how we do. But it's resting tomorrow.
We'll buy a pond tonight. Rainbow Pond, yeah. And our tent's down there in the corner. Last night in the tent tonight as well. Don't know how I feel about that. I've sort of quite enjoyed being in the tent.
Yeah,
You know,
it's cosy. We have it all set out in our own little way now, don't we?
Yeah, we do. If you can see all the smoke above, Alison said it's only because we have a fire going there just to keep the mosquitoes away. Yeah, okay. And
a boggy day today.
yeah, it has been boggy,
My feet
especially this afternoon.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's tough enough. The train's tough enough, but it really is hard. The 100-mile wilderness. After the first day from Monson, I just thought it just much more of the same, but it's got harder as it's got further in, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, the guys that start from Katahdin and walk south. Oh dear.
And we'll be doing it in 6
6 days.
6 days tomorrow.
5 in the morning.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
100.
quite good,
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
That's what we said.
yeah. I think it was a 15 something, a 16 or a 15 something, a 17 and a half, a 21, and a 21 and a half.
We've nearly run out of food, so we've
Yeah, we've just got enough for tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll dive in that lake and see if I don't know if there's a trout. It's a rainbow. It's Rainbow Lake. It might be rainbow trout. So yeah, we'll speak to you in the morning and hopefully be a bit cleaner. We will, nearly there.
Nearly there.
Yeah, I'm still working on how I feel about it, to be honest. But all I can say is it's a beautiful night.
It is tonight, yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. We didn't get the thunderstorm.
No.
Somebody told us.
No, it's going to wait till about 5:20, I think.
What, in the morning?
Just before we get up.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
21.2 miles. Good morning.
Day 167.
Yeah, 167, and we are on the Rainbow Ledges.
Yeah, beautiful actually.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous morning.
And that says 21 miles to Katahdin.
It does. We've got 6.1 to do today.
Yeah.
Walk you through here a bit. Shall we walk through here?
Yeah. Go on.
We're the only ones up here at the moment. As you can see through there, mountains through the background. Not high by all means, but so peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to walk through here 5 minutes. I'm sure today, maybe the day, we can show you the mountain.
Maybe.
Should we go see if we can find it?
Yeah. Yeah. Show me.
So, we can see it at last, and Alison is not actually taking her eyes off it.
It's big.
It's big.
It's huge.
Wow. So I know everybody, well, a lot of people have seen it, but in anticipation, people back home, this is what we have to do on Wednesday morning. And we don't walk down that trail there. We walk across there, up there, and up that 5,200 foot monster. That is the end of the Appalachian Trail. Up there. I've got to be honest, it even looks steep from here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that is what we've walked so far, 2,168 miles to finish at the top of there. And I tell you what, where we're stood, it looks more imposing than it does through my camera, I can assure you. So, 6 miles today, day off. 10 mile to the base of that tomorrow, day off. And then Wednesday, hopefully, we'll check the weather when we get into town. We will summit there. It is 100 miles south to the nearest town at Monson. There are no places to obtain supplies or get help until Monson. Do not attempt unless you have a minimum of 10 days supplies and are fully equipped. This is the longest wilderness section of the entire AT, and its difficulty should not be underestimated.
And we did it in 5.
Just over 5, but it's true.
It's true.
It is absolutely very, very difficult. The terrain, I mean, just give me a second now, well, it's typical, isn't it? People walking in here, we're wondering what they're talking about. It's country park walk.
Yeah, this is.
But even the 7 miles this morning, well, 6 and whatever, just to get out of this park now, it's been no let up, has it, every day?
No.
Really tough, really hard on your body. My feet are absolutely killing me.
My feet have been numb for the last 4 weeks or 5 weeks, I reckon.
My left foot, especially my left foot's so sore. So we'll get off to the campsite now.
Have something to eat.
Have something. I can't wait to shower, can you? Honestly.
I can't, no.
God. But
get out of these mosquitoes as
you've done it.
We have. We've done 100-mile wilderness.
Well done, darling. Absolutely incredible. It really is. Really is. The last 2 states have put the whole journey into context, and they're so difficult. I can't believe how hard they've been. Anyway, I'm going to have to go because I'm getting absolutely swarmed by mosquitoes. There's one all over Alison. Right. Just crushing. We're just crossing the bridge to the campground. Beautiful river. Do you think we should show them? So, for anybody who hasn't seen Mount Katahdin, there it is. It is approximately 15 miles to the top of there from where we stand. And I've got to tell you, it really does look imposing. It's the most glorious of days today as well. It really is. But yeah, there she is.
So it's the end of the day and we've had quite a nice relaxing afternoon, eating, resting. So the 8 miles this morning, and this is our view one way.
Don't turn it out, just tell me.
Okay, alright.
Tell me when I'm pointing to it on the camera.
Okay, what were you...
Move your forward, you've got a thing in you.
Okay, what?
That mountain.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah.
Where's my finger to it?
Oh, that way a bit more. Keep going.
More.
Keep going, keep going,
Way
keep going.
more.
Yeah, about there.
Is that mountain we're climbing on Wednesday?
No, use your other finger.
Is that mountain we're climbing on Wednesday?
Keep moving your finger. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Is it that one up there?
It's that one there. That's Mount.
I want to climb that one. So I've climbed loads of mountains.
Oh, I've just been bitten by a mosquito.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I've just watched them all over you.
That's Mount Katahdin, right through there, where we hope to summit on Wednesday.
That picture just does not do it justice.
It doesn't.
It looks nice though.
It does look nice. So there's a few camper vans around.
Oh, it's beautiful over there.
We're here with 30 as well. And we've got a log cabin.
That's his IQ.
Through there, log cabin where we're staying tonight. It's just bunk beds, but it's okay.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tomorrow, 10 miles.
10 miles to...
Millinocket. Well, a lift to Millinocket.
Yeah, and then another day resting.
And then another day resting. So yeah, this is where we are. Able campground.
Yeah.
And everybody's got these great big trailers.
Stay still.
And we're unfortunately a bit infested with mosquitoes.
Absolutely.
So just on the lake there, there's some boats. There's swans.
They are, the boats are, yeah.
Yeah. And a nice mountain, and that's a beautiful sunset actually.
Yeah,
That is.
look at this cloud formation, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's great.
That's the cloud.
It is really intimidating now, that mountain, I must admit.
And we're going to swing all the way back to that one. So we'll speak to you in the morning.
Morning, it's day 168. And there's Mount Katahdin. We've got a 10-mile walk now back on the trail to the ranger station, register. There's mosquitoes everywhere, so this is going to be brief. We're covered in DEET, so we're going to have a 9.5 mile speed hike.
Speed hike.
Yeah.
Get our legs moving quickly to get out of
Yeah,
there.
they're absolutely everywhere. I've got them on my hands. Well, they're trying to get on my hands, but I'm covered in DEET. So, yeah, it's a beautiful morning.
Yeah.
We're going to crack on now and try and get these 9.5 miles done, away from all this.
And then we'll have this afternoon resting before
Yeah.
the climber tomorrow.
And we'll talk to you later.